Hello, it's Shadow Detective. Today we're going to be doing some more reactions based on a pretty awful channel I've come across with some pretty awful advice. Let's get in. Women don't know how to fall in love anymore. Here's why. This should be good.
Women don't know how to fall in love anymore.
I think that might just be
Here's
you.
why. Because they cannot admit to themselves that all they want is to be
Fully dependent on a man. What kind of horse shit is this?
And that's not an exaggeration.
And that's not an exaggeration, she says. Yeah, of course it isn't. All the women, yep, have to be fully dependent on a man. Brilliant. It's not like there's any living examples around that completely disprove that.
Women are literally designed to be dependent on.
Women are literally designed to be dependent on men. I'm not sure that they are. I missed that part in Genesis, unfortunately. Yeah, I completely disagree. That's a load of crock of old shit, that is. Absolutely ridiculous.
Men. We aren't meant to work.
We're not meant to work! Well, you can close down your fucking YouTube channel then, can't you? Yep, cancel your channel, delete everything, stop monetizing your videos. Yep, you weren't meant to work. You said it yourself.
And we are not meant to deal with the constant threats of the world.
Not... What's that supposed to mean? How are you supposed to avoid being part of this world? Ridiculous.
We are meant to peacefully nurture and enjoy life behind the protection of a man.
Enjoy life behind the protection of a man. Oh dear. That's just entitlement, that is.
But then feminism tells us that men are our equals.
Feminism doesn't tell us that. You clearly haven't read up on most feminist literature, have you? You probably just skimmed the surface of some bullshit you've read online. But what feminism generally says is that women and men should live in an equal society. It's an ideology. It doesn't mean that it's the case, and it doesn't mean that you know it's always going to be the same. There's different kinds of feminism, and they all define that equality bit quite differently, which is the main difference between the feminism. But of course, you know, I'm boring you now because you obviously don't want to know about feminism, do you? You just want to use it as a buzzword to get more likes on your videos.
And not only can we do anything that they can, but we explicitly shouldn't depend on them. In other words, don't be submissive.
Feminism doesn't say that. What kind of crap are you talking about? There is nothing out there that suggests that feminism is telling women how to live their lives. I mean, maybe some radical elements perhaps, but the main crux of feminism is that you should be able to be free how to choose how to live your life. If you want to be submissive to a man and want to be a stay-at-home mother, cook and clean and do all the traditional things, you're perfectly allowed to do that. But it's letting women know they have a choice, and the choice is the woman's choice, not you and your dictatorial YouTube bullshit.
Women still have a hormonal urge to fall in love with superior men.
Superior men? Superior men? Superior to who? Men who are superior to other men, or men who are superior to women? Because it seems like she's arguing both, which I completely disagree with either.
Hypergamy is a real thing. And
Yeah,
even though a woman inherently knows that being a submissive wife will make her a happy and fulfilled member of a beautiful union.
A beautiful union? Who says that anymore?
Society keeps trying to convince her that it will only make her a miserable prisoner of the patriarchy. And this whole thing isn't fair to women or men. And even though there's a crisis of masculinity in the world, the crisis of femininity might be even worse.
What a load of bullshit.